And guys, there we go again. It's game number 2 in a best of 2 series. It's Liquid versus Top5. Liquid had a quite a bumpy start, I have to say, but Top5, I don't know, they just folded. Then in mid game, Team Liquid with a very solid push, very convincingly on the Lycan and the Tinker doing the job there. So I don't know if Top5 wants to change something. They definitely did not capitalize on the little bonus they fought for in the early game with 2 towers within 4 minutes pretty much. At 6 minutes 3 towers were down for Liquid, but I was wondering the entire game why Liquid is not defending that. They had a plan, they knew they can come back from that and it won't hurt them too much. Farming for Top5 was not too effective except for the tower kills, so very interesting. Anyway, the broadcast you are listening to at the moment is Heflatv on the channel 1. I'm Heflatv, with me is Coucher. If there's German people among you, there's also on Heflatv 3, you see the German broadcast of the same game. Let's go.
Yeah, top 5, they start with the exact same ban as they did last game, I think, with the Nature's Prophet, whereas Team Liquid, since they don't have the first pick now, they ban out the Lycan, so the Lycan has actually reached a higher priority status than the Invoker.
Yep, it's pretty interesting, but again, we have the list of 6 heroes that have to be either banned or first picked, and they go accordingly. We have the Lycan, the Furin, Ember, Invoker, Nature's... Well, wait. No, I mixed it up. Yeah, Lycan. Oh, and the AA. Yeah, I forgot the AA. So yeah, at the moment, I call Invoker ban or a AA ban. Even though, I mean, last game the Nyx worked out quite well there for Liquid as well, so they might go for a Nyx ban.
Yeah, it might be possible. Team Liquid did utilize that hero quite nicely. At the start, of course, the Nyx can't do too much, but even on level 5 without even that, I rotated to the bottom, grabbing the first kill, or at least allowing his team to get the first blood. So, and after that, they really just kept going more or less. They give away some kills, but in the greater picture, they just maneuvered themselves better. And top 5 are having a lot of trouble with that second ban, actually.
Yeah, they're taking so much time. I mean, half of their bonus time is gone, and they decide to go for the Batrider, which is the hero I actually forgot in my list of 6 heroes that have to be banned or picked. So yeah, it is the Batrider. Now the question is, Team Liquid, what is it? AA, Invoker, Nyx? It's either one of those.
Yeah, I think Team Liquid would like to see the Invoker least on top 5. It would make sense, I guess, but then again, it will depend what Team Liquid has planned out for the draft for themselves, so they would ban out accordingly. Of course, the Invoker ban just nice, whatever strategy you're going for, because the Invoker can stop pretty much anything. He's a really versatile hero for that.
Yep, but Team Liquid as well, they take their time at the moment, like, and they go for Ember. Okay, that's interesting. So we have a Nyx available, we have the Invoker available at the moment. So it's, let's see what's actually coming out of here. And they again take their time. I mean, they get 30 seconds for each pick, and they have to go. I mean, they have to go on their bonus time again if they're not sure about it. But then again, they only got 48 seconds left, and we see Invoker. And Invoker, well, I just called it. It's one of those heroes most picked, most banned in the post 6.8 time. So it's not quite a surprise here, to be honest.
Definitely not surprised to see an Invoker picked up. Actually, some teams have overlooked that pick, but top 5 not one of those teams, as we can see. And Team Liquid now, they must have had a plan going up against that hero, and what do you think they will do to counter the Invoker?
I don't know, it's a good question to be honest, but I don't have an answer right now. It's the question is, I mean, top 5, well, there's a Doom as an answer, which is not bad as an overall pick, but like it's nothing directly against the Invoker, and they go with the Doom and the AA. So they secure the AA out of those 6 heroes, and the Invoker was safe for top 5. And there we got like the 6 hero list I made right at the start. And the Doom on top, well, the Doom is versatile because you can just take one hero out of the equation, which is always good.
Yeah, definitely the Doom Ultimate is a very nice pick. If top 5, even if they don't get like any massive playmaking heroes, even getting the Doom on the Invoker can help so much, but that would like need for you to actually get close to the Invoker, which can be really hard if it's a Quas Vex Invoker. Just with the extra movement speed, the Tornado coming out there as well, so the Doom might have to go for a Blink Dagger depending on what role the Doom is actually playing, whether a safe lane farmer, jungler, or maybe even a mid lane, which I highly doubt.
Yep, definitely. I don't know. They take out the Clockwork now as a ban, so they're gonna get rid of some of the initiation. I mean, they picked up a Rubik in the meantime, and the Rubik worked quite well last game, at least for the early ganks they did. There, the lift was always on time. He made one mistake actually that was really crucial, where he was ganked and he used the Fate Ball before the lift. So I think he could have survived there. But yeah, I don't know. The Rubik at the moment has quite abundance of spells already to steal, and I don't know. At the moment, everything he can steal from the AA is quite decent. The Doom, well, if the Rubik gets the Doom, that's always crucial. And of course, everything else in early game, like if he gets a fast level 6 and you steal Devour, that's some nice bonus gold and bonus experience coming out for support. Every support is pretty much happy about everything you can pick up there. And Liquid goes for the Visage ban, which is pretty interesting because like on Liquid we see the Visage very very often played. Like last game they had a nice synergy between the Tinker there, like using those familiars as a platform to TP on to get into the lanes, like from the jungle on, and that's, yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, it sure is, and actually both teams at the moment, they both have one support as well as a kind of versatile hero laning wise. Usually the Invoker of course is up in the mid lane. And what do you see either team picking up now? Like, do they go for something pushy or some extra initiation or what?
I don't know, at the moment both teams don't really commit, to be honest, like to any strategy. I mean, in Boko Rubik, Doom Ancient Apparition, it could go either way because there's no cores picked at the moment, like as in carry cores, and I don't know, there is the Furin is already out, the Lycan is out, now the Weaver is out as well, so I don't know, they could still go for a push strategy if something like, for example, let's say we can see a Enigma jungle, we can see a jungle like Enchantress Chen for some early tower push, we can see a Death Prophet with the Exorcism that would do quite some damage, especially to buildings, and I don't know, but we have to see. The third pick is about to come for Team Liquid, and I think the next pick is gonna give us the direction where this is heading to.
Actually, Team Liquid could quite easily go for a Nyx Assassin here if they wanted to. Maybe even play it in the mid lane once again. The Invoker would have the better time, of course, in the mid lane. But overall, with the Vendetta, yeah, combined with the Ice Blast coming out from AA, it's a pretty nice combination, and that's exactly what they go for.
Yep, definitely. There's the Nyx Assassin, so I don't know, probably again on Bulba, and yeah, he did quite a nice job like last game. I mean, the mid lane was sort of equal, especially in the start. He died once, but they also got the return kill on the Rasta. He got a courier snipe, and he did quite some initiation, so his impales were on target, and that's the good thing. So Baba did a quite good job there, and the rest of the team just pretty much finished it. And there we see a core coming out by top5. It's a third pick, and it's already a core, so we know where this is going. And there is Templar Assassin as an answer.
I can't say I'm too surprised about the Lifestealer. I don't know about you, but this Rage is just so good versus the AA. Plus, of course, giving one extra target for the Doom to choose for his ultimate. It's always nice if you can get the Doom hesitating in the middle of the fight about which target to go for.
Yep, definitely. And I don't know, like I like so far there's not much that can actually eat through refractions of the TA, and the lifestealer is always a solid core to play with. The question is if they play the TA mid, which is like the 99% chance that this will happen, then well, the Invoker is something that can do quite a harass, but then again, I don't know, TA Invoker, I think both heroes can actually prevail, and I think it's about the rotations. And I was talking about a Chen or Enchantress giving top 5 some early tower push, which they showed us in the last game, and there comes the Enchantress.
Yeah, this Enchantress just giving them some pushing power now, as well as, of course, some heal with the Nature's Attendants, which might or might not be completely negated by the Ice Blast of the Ancient Apparition. But still, nevertheless, it is a nice aggressive hero, and looks like top 5, they went kind of aggressive in the first game early on, so they're looking to go aggressive once again with maybe some more late game potential, at least with the Lifestealer as well as the Invoker coming out. And Team Liquid's last ban is actually a Centaur Warrunner,
Yep,
because top 5 they do need an offlaner.
yep, and I actually like it. And wow, that's pretty interesting. A Storm ban is coming out by top 5 after a Doom and a TA is picked, because that Storm would, I don't know, that wouldn't fit. Would it? Like, is it just me having like a wrong imagination right now, or did you see a Storm coming for Liquid there?
I didn't think it would come. It was a slight possibility with maybe an AA Nyx Assassin Doom tri-lane, especially in the aggressive.
Oh, there's
But
Darks here.
yeah, this makes way more sense to get an offlaner now. So
Yep.
the Darkseer is, I mean, he will be really annoying with the Ion Shell, so that the Lifestealer can't freely farm up. I would assume the Lifestealer to actually go for a Quelling Blade as well, just to get the Ion Shell creeps down faster now. And I guess the Vacuum Ice Blast combination is pretty decent. Other than that, they have the Impale as well coming from the Nyx Assassin to maybe follow up the Vacuum.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah, not really much.
I'm really curious now. I mean, top 5, they have to pick something for the offlane. It is a Bristleback. I mean, that's some, I don't know. It's a solid pick there, but if he's going against the tri-lane, which could be like the Doom AA Nyx, then he will have a hard time depending on how well they do the jungling, like the jungling pull part. So I don't know. Last games we actually saw some Bristles doing really well on the offlane, but then again we also saw some Bristles who just didn't have their tankiness whatsoever till like, I don't know, 20 minutes into the game, and then it was pretty much too late. You need the Bristleback to get decent farm, tank something up. He needs those basic core items, and I don't know, like we saw several even approaches to the Bristle. Like yesterday we casted the Bristle with a Mech Rush, but he didn't have Boots of Speed, therefore he died twice, the mech got delayed, so that didn't work out. Was that Revenge who had that approach with the mech on the Bristle? I think so. But it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter who it was, the fact is, like, the Bristleback, he has to prevail on that offline, at least not die and get some constant gold flow and experience flow going. Anyway, we do go for a fast introduction. The pause is given there to us. We have Way Too Sexy on the Nyx. We have Fluff, this time on the Ancient Apparition. TC is on the Doom. Kuiper is again, of course, the offlaner, but this time he has the Darkseer, so he's gonna have a nice time there with the Iron Shells. And Boba is on the TA.
Yeah, and for the Radiant side, for team top 5, Fly is on the Invoker with XSS, XXX, my god, what am I saying? Playing on the Bristleback. He was actually playing the Rubik last game, so they're switching up the roles a little bit. Whatever, playing the Jungle Enchantress with Rubik, played by some unknown letters to me, as is the case with the Lifestealer as well.
Yeah, like I think the two last players we are missing there in the top 5, I actually had to look them up. I mean, it's Shanks and Suns, but like the other names also don't go accordingly. They were not willing to change their names in the lobby, so it's, yeah, don't blame us that we don't know the top 5 setup. Like even Toby asked them to change the names, but they were like, "Oh, we played with those names in the pre-games, so no chance for us to actually decipher who is who." Anyway, so far there's just one ward coming out, a pretty early one by the Darkseer. It is a protective ward against whatever is coming around here, so he wants to feel more safe on that lane. And we have a second ward coming out for the Dire side. It is a more aggressive ward, giving vision into mid, also protecting against smokings from the side, and nothing else comes out so far. Oh, actually, oh, I actually missed one. There's a Radiant ward giving direct vision on the lane.
Both teams actually using both observer wards early on in the game, not even waiting a little bit to have slightly longer vision maybe on the rune than the other team. So they just don't want to maybe make the extra rotations afterwards, just to be sure for the supports to just keep on pulling, one to harass the offlaner out and the other one constant pulling, get the XP, get the gold from it. And with the double damage Rubik, of course Koikwa spots it out, so just starts the Ion Shell spam. 2 Ion Shells already active, and it will push the creep wave under the tower, which in turn will let Koikwa get the XP when the creep wave comes back towards his own.
Yep, NTC already devoured the first creep. It is an ensnare he gets there, but yeah, Doom with the low mana pool at the start, so maybe he gets one out of it, but like he's gonna save his mana up anyway for the Devourer. And the AA, Fluff is going for the early chilling touch, so the right click is there, helps with last hitting and harass of course. Nyx is at the moment doing the pulls of the small camp, but it is... No, he stacked it actually, yeah, so the next one at the 12 seconds will be a double pull. So I really hope the Bristle gets some experience. So far he's level 2, but I think this is the last level he's gonna see for quite a while.
Whatever wants the courier kill, but they do spot him out.
Yeah.
That rotation is just a huge waste of time at the moment for them.
And look at the courier, it's so cute. Like a small little baby Roshan with a sack in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh
Whatever
well.
you say.
Well, it's the first time I actually like highlight a courier.
The couriers are the best thing in this game, man. Best.
If you say so. Well, so far in the mid it looks sort of equal at least, or actually no, it doesn't. Like, my mistake there. The Invoker actually just having 2 last hits, and the TA 11 and 5. That's quite a lot. And Nyx at the moment topping the farm with a 12-1. I mean, it's very early in the game. We have to see if once the Invoker gets some level, if he can prevail. I mean, at the moment he has 3 shared tangos, so I hope this is enough for him to stay on the lane for quite a while. And Bristle found the haste rune and is trying to get the creep pull off here, but the AA is actually interrupting.
Oh, Fluff might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
There's the chilling touch as well. Ice. Oh, Cold Feet won't proc, but the troll trap buying sometime one more quill spray. XXX gets the first blood. He will fall down as well. Scorched Earth coming out by TC.
Yeah.
But first blood for an offlaner, not bad.
Yeah, I was talking about if the Bristleback gets the farm and the level up, and yeah, he actually does. So this is Bristleback is now level 3.5, and he got the first blood gold, so he will be really happy about it, thanks to that haste rune.
Yeah, it's really helpful for him. He has boots of speed now as well. He still needs a lot of just creep farm as well to be able to actually get some tankiness going. Maybe a Vanguard, maybe a mech. But he's getting there slowly, at least with the first blood coming out. And Enchanters actually did a very nice counter ward finally coming out on this bottom lane. They wanted to go on the Darkseer multiple times, but the Darkseer just backed off at the exact right times all the time, so was quite obvious that an observer ward was placed.
Yeah, and at the moment we see 1,300 gold on the Nyx, so I just say right out loud here, this is Midas Rush. Pretty obvious, I think, I hope, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, this is probably a Midas coming out pretty soon. And the only thing that really bothers me at the moment is Fly in the mid against Bulba. He's not getting anything. It's really sad to see. I mean, 7-0 versus 24-9. Bulba at the moment topping the CS charts and saying that they want to rotate in mid, but the dust runs out, but the Rubik finds an invisibility ward. So Bulba has to go a bit back. Maybe this gives some breathing time for Fly there, but still. 9-1 in 4 minutes versus 25-9 against Bulba. This is, well, either a very good play by Bulba or a very poor play by Fly. I don't know which actually is the case, but fact is, he's not getting much farm, and this is dangerous.
Yeah, this Invoker, he needs more. He at least he's getting the levels, which is maybe even more important if you're going for the Quasvex. And top lane, there might be some action happening. The Bristleback is level 5, and he is going for a mech. So that answers our previous questions, I guess.
Yep, the Mac Rush there on the thing. And at the moment, we see Quoipa doing what Top5 did last game. He's creep skipping, but I don't think the Lifestealer minds too much. I mean, it's just a bit like damage on the tier 1 coming out there, but he has, well, he has just 1 point in Feast at the moment. If he had 2 points in Feast, he wouldn't mind that much. So he will just get some damage of the creeps. But yeah, Quoipa having again a decent farm, 25-0. But the Lifestealer, the recipe is out for the Midas, so he's 200 gold away from having the Midas. That is, yeah, and it's a 6-minute Midas. It's not too shabby.
Do you think the Midas is going too greedy, or will it actually work out for them?
No, I actually think this is a good decision, because if you look at mid, how like the mid is pretty much lost. I mean, 32-13, like Bulba having 20 more CS on the Invoker there, so the Invoker definitely won't carry this game. The Naix has to be fed, and to achieve this, a Midas is definitely the right answer.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you there. He did get... Oh, actually, the Midas still flying, so...
Yep.
It is quite delayed if you consider the time he actually bought it and when he's about to get it.
Yeah, the chicken got somehow interrupted, but still, it's exactly what I said. It's 6 minutes, and the chicken, for some reason, just going the other way again, so... I don't know, another 5 to 10 seconds that... And the next creep wave is far away, so he... I don't know. He was done at like 5 minutes 50, and at 6 minute 30 he still didn't use the first Midas. Now he actually used it, so yeah. Finally the Midas starts running. But still, like, Bulba is doing so much harass damage as well on the Invoker, just driving him out of lane. And now they might even go on him.
Yeah, they want to go. There's the slow. They have the Dust of Appearance as well. Meld hit and Bulba getting the kill. Getting even more gold for himself. The Rubik came in, but don't think he can do enough damage. Another refraction is up if necessary. And whatever on the Enchantress just hasn't had any impact at all.
And Quoipa now going full aggressive. Like, he goes for... He has 1,800 gold at the moment. Is this a dagger rush?
Oh, XXX getting doomed up top. But wait to 6, he already missed the Impale. Do they have a stun? They have the War Stomp. If they get in range, he wants to go for the EMP. With the Cold Snap by Fly, they might turn it around. A few right clicks are necessary at least. Doom is about to end as well. The Quill Spray should be able to finish it up. One more stun. Nasal Goo to slow him down, and he gets the kill.
Yeah, really nice turnaround from a Doom on himself, getting the kill on the Doom. That was pretty nice turnaround, to be honest. Really nice to see that at least the offlane is working, and the Invoker was involved there too. After his mid lane was going so horribly bad, like, he's glad, I guess, that he gets some XP, some gold here off of this.
Okay, I mean, definitely happy about it, but what I just saw, I don't know if I can agree with that. I agreed with the Lifestealer going for the Midas, but the Darkseer picked one up now as well.
Oh my god. Quoipa going full-time greedy. Well, I guess he's happy about the level. I mean, having higher levels of wall coming up, I guess it's a good thing. And with the Midas, I guess he's not too far away from... He will go for Brutal Speed next, and then, I don't know, maybe he's even more greedier and going for a Dagger Rush. Who knows? But then again, who's the mech carrier then for Liquid? I doubt they skipped that, so it has to be the Darkseer, because Doom went for drums.
Yeah, I would really hope that it is the Darkseer. The Doom, being the safe lane farmer, I think he needs to go a little bit more carry-ish. So the Darkseer, he is getting a decent amount of farm, so the Midas just boosting it, I guess, as well as the levels. But I just don't like that item on that specific hero almost at all.
Ah, Midas core item for each and every hero. Well, it's not as bad anymore. I mean, remember the games like, I don't know, 2 months ago, that was like, yeah, Midas,
Oh.
like first item on freaking every hero, which was insane. Now,
Bot lane actually, there's the Infest, he comes out, they're going on Koikwa now. Will there be a Cold Snap or anything? There's the Tornado, EMP hits 2 as well. They're both out of mana, Fluff and stuff falls. Koikwa uses his last mana for the surge. A few right clicks are necessary.
but he has
But
no
he
boots.
should
He has
be
no
safe, or
boots.
Fly is chasing. Yeah, he's gonna get the kill on the Invoker. Now he turns around as the TP coming in from Balba. Now Invoker slowed down, has the Ghost Walk and no Dust of Appearance. And Balba also went for a Hand of Midas. So this is just epic farm fest incoming, and both teams banking on the late game somewhat.
Yeah. So we have 3 Midases now on the pitch. Two for Liquid and 1 for top 5. I don't know, like when you count the Midases, I mean the only good thing is that the top 5 Midas came out at 6 minutes and he was first time used at 6:30. I don't know, Quaifag got it like what, 2 minutes later, and now we have it on TA as well, so they have like a time advantage, but overall like in 4 to 6 minutes, that's like 2 more Midas usage, then you will see the XP difference. And I think with the first tier 1 being down there, we show the XP. The XP at the moment, 500 advantage for Liquid, not too much. And the gold, well, Liquid had the advantage, like way beyond 1,500, but now it actually goes in the way of top 5. And like, yeah, it's almost equalizing around 0 at the moment.
Yeah, and now top 5 can fight quite nicely as well. XXX on the Bristleback has his mech already finished. So they're just gonna tank it up, maybe heal the creeps if really necessary. And this tier 1 about to drop, and like, should they push more?
They won't. It doesn't look like it. Also, Enchantress is just level 4, which is pretty low considering we are at 11 minutes in. But yeah, she didn't jungle so far. Like first she was pushing top, now she was pushing bottom. I hope she actually gets some time up to actually farm, so she can actually get 2 creeps. Plus, yeah, she needs her ultimate as well. She needs the Aghanim's Rush, because if this goes late game, then every damage counts. I mean, just having like a lifestealer doing quite well doesn't help you. The Doom will be pretty heavy, the TA will pretty heavy, so the Invoker didn't do quite well in mid, so he's slightly behind. That means you need more damage sources. The only thing that actually keeps me saying everything is looking fine for top 5 is the the Bristle. The Bristle having nice farm now. That was a 10 minutes, 9 minutes or something mechanism, and now he can go full tanky, and this is what keeps top 5 pretty much in the game.
Yeah, it's really anybody's game. It will come down mostly to the execution. But now Koikwa has level 3 vacuum. The Ice Blast is available as well. It is flying in. Will there be a vacuum? Oh no, there's no vacuum. It hits Bristleback actually, and Doom is up on the Invoker. There is the nice Impale coming out. They get 1 kill. The wall is deployed. Bristleback going down, a meld hit. Koikwa with the Iron Shell. They're gonna get the Enchantress as well, and suddenly 3 heroes down, and Koikwa might survive.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he does.
Yeah, they changed the tower acro pretty fast now, and TA with the refraction just giving a couple hits to the tier 1, and now they're gonna capitalize on this. This is 3 heroes down. Really nice overwhelm by Team Liquid there, and yeah, this is tier 1 plus 3 heroes. Definitely going the way for Liquid there. And also with the instant Doom on the Invoker there, they couldn't do much. Like, I don't know, a tornado coming out there would have changed everything in the equation, but yeah, he didn't get it off, and therefore there's also a double damage spawning now. Who gets it? Oh, it's a TA. This is dangerous. Are you still here?
Yeah, was messing with my mic. It just.
Like, is Dota down?
Oh yeah, Dota crashed for me too.
Yeah, like nothing is moving on Dota at the moment. Like everything is just, oh, this is super lag.
Yeah, game gets paused. It was for everyone, so.
What a lag! Whoa, what a lag was it? I was like, oh my god, what happened? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the pause to fix my microphone stand. It's completely bailing on me.
Well, everybody is reconnecting, so I don't know. Someone just spilled some coffee over the servers at Volvo Central. I don't know. That's pretty interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never seen this happen like so
Really?
randomly.
No, I've seen this happen before, but like the pause also came really late, to be honest. Like all the heroes like went already anywhere. Like the pause came so late out. I mean, Nax was just farming at this camp, and now okay, they keep going. Everything seems to be fine. Everybody's back in the game, and it continues. What a nice intermezzo there, Volvo. Really like it. And by the way, the Lifestealer went for an armlet build, so going pretty old school there. And Liquid used smoke, and they go for Roshan. That's a nice choice. The tier 1 is
They have the
down.
double damage as well on Palba.
Yeah, so they have a perfect use for the double damage there. But, oh, the blinks come out. There's a 5-man smoke. Do they get it before Roshan is down? No, this Roshan is down.
No, they won't. They might get kills nevertheless. Wait to 6 is there. The Vendetta is available. A nice 2-man impale with the EMP coming out by Fly. Balba out of mana. Will lose the Aegis immediately. TC. Telekinesis up. The Ice Blast is flying, but he goes down before the Doom. Will they even get one counter kill? XXS is Ice Blasted up. A nice vacuum wall. They get 4
That
heroes.
wall.
My God.
This wall. Did you just see this wall? Oh my god, Darkseer doing work there. That was what, like everybody was ice blasted. Everybody was going for the first wall and the vacuum a second time, so they got double damage, like twice the damage off the wall, plus a couple hits of their illusions. This was evil, like really evil. Also the ice blast. I mean, if this would have been a higher level ice blast, Jesus Christ. I mean, this was level 1 by Fluff, but all 5 people hit. Like, who actually got that? Like all the kills there. Was this Darkseer or even getting Fluff some kills? Fluff? No, 0. Everything went to the
Yeah, I
Darkseer.
think it was Koikwa. He's
Yeah.
sitting on 5, 0, and 2 now.
Yeah, Koipa being absolutely happy, and let's see what's coming out there. Koipa going for the Mac now. The buckler is up, and he has... Is there even more in the courier? No. He has the buckler up. I guess he's gonna finish the Mac now soon. Arcane boots are up as well. The Midas is running, so Koipa absolutely being in the game at the moment. It's really too bad. But the only good thing is the Aegis is down. Well, we have to think positive, I guess.
Yeah, and like top 5 were doing really nice in that fight, but then suddenly Ancient Apparition Ultimate coming in, that vacuum wall combination, and Balba is on the hunt with the Invis rune. The Ice Blast is flying as well, but unfortunately missing, but he's going for whatever anyway. A few right clicks, but there's the mech telekinesis as well. Will they turn it around? A few kill spray stacks with the Vicious Ninja. It might be enough. He doesn't have another refraction. 3 stacks of Vicious Ninja now. The EMP is there as well. He goes into the melt, but one more kill spray. Last stage. A nice pickup, but can they go for more? The TP is coming in.
Enchantress.
Doom now onto XXX, but no stuns to come out. Koikwa is coming in, wants to get the vacuum. Way to sexy chasing as well. Gets a impale, a nice vacuum once again, but the impale actually stopped from the tornado of the invoker. And Bristleback, I think he will survive for the time being. Now the Lifestealer wants to go ham, another Ice Blast, once again missing. Enchantress is affected by it, but they might get the kill on Fluff and stuff. Yeah, they will get it. There is the impale, and they get 3 in return, and the top 5 really lose no heroes there.
Yep, this was a free for This was a free trade for top 5, so I actually thought after this Roche fight that top 5 is definitely on the back foot, but they just showed they could anytime fight a similar fight and do well. But I have to say the vacuums by Koipa doing so much work. Like really, like I actually thought after the vacuum everything's falling down, but like question is what is he doing now here? The Mac is ready for the Darkseer.
Balba TP'd in, immediate stun, but a nice vacuum, but he didn't quite get them into the wall. A Ice Blast is flying in. Rubik will drop down, as will the Enchanter. Invoker on as well, has to force that away. And Liquid, they turn it around once again. Just so... Oh!
The Invoker,
Fly
not
didn't
that.
die.
20 HP. And Doom still on the hunt, but Scorched Earth is not up. He can... Well, he can't TP out.
I was
Change.
almost certain that...
Why isn't he changing his funny bubbles? Go, Invoker, play with the bubbles, please. But now he's hiding here. I mean, he's just waiting for the 5 mana he needs to TP out. But again, like the wall, even though he didn't hit the wall, but the Ice Blast again on 4 people. And this is now also... No, it's still level 1. Yeah, it's a level 1 Ice Blast. But if this Ice Blast was level 3, Well, even level 2, oh my god. Like, this would have killed all of them.
Yeah, those ultimates and overall the Darkshire with the Ice Blast combination from Fluff and stuff, they're timing it pretty nicely and it's getting them something. But now the Doom on the life there, TC has to back out. And what got stolen? Oh, the Doom stolen by the Rubik.
That becomes in handy. The Rubik with the Doom, that's definitely something you want to see. But Liquid got the tower there. I mean, the Doom is now on cooldown and they get the second tower now bottom. So, I don't know. I think we have to look at the crafts at the moment. We have 10,000 XP lead. 10,000 XP lead. This is with like 1 Midas more on Team Liquid side. And looking at the gold, well, the gold is not as significant. It's like 5,500, I guess, 6,000-ish. Yep, about 6 or 6,500. It's okay, but it's gonna be way more now with the towers pretty soon. And the question is now, when is the next Roshan? It's still quite a while, but I think the next fight around the Roshan could give us like the deciding hint where this game is going.
Yeah, the Roshan is probably the target later, but Tornado EMP goes out. They get the mana from the way to sexy. The Doom is used as well. They might get the kill. Nice telekinesis onto Balba, and Balba can't really turn it around as they have to back off now.
Yeah, and unless the Rubik steals something new, he can actually keep the Doom. I don't know if he's tempted to steal something else, if he sees the chance to get something else, but I mean, it should be up for a second Doom if he keeps it.
It really should. And oh, Koifa has a blink. They're gonna be smoked up as well. They want to go for the combo. They have the potential. The heroes are clumped up enough for a nice vacuum thing. There's the Ice Blast flying in. There's the vacuum. It only catches the Invoker, but it might be enough. The EMP comes out. There's the wall as well. The Ghost Bot invoked as Lifesteal right clicks away, but the Bristleback going down. Balba getting the kill now. TC chasing up the Rubik. The Rubik should go down here.
And Koifa on the hunt there for the Enchantress.
Yeah, whatever. It's gonna die.
Yep. The entire fight being so spread out and it's just too dangerous. But the funny thing is, we have an Axe hidden in the creep, but Liquid doesn't care. They just don't care, you know. They don't even try to deny that creep. They're like, okay guys, we just push, and Lifestealer has to go travel with them. Now they're blinking, but they don't care. They just push.
I do have to say that Koikwa is playing a pretty mean Darkseer here. He's just making so much happen. Oh, TC is getting initiated upon the open wounds. Ice Blast is about to fly, but Lifestealer has the rage. Still, he has to back out. There's another vacuum on 3 heroes. Can they get the Lifestealer? Will he shatter actually? Yes, he will. AA getting that kill now. Bristleback in trouble. He's only level 9. Hits 10 but goes down for it. Balbat getting the right click in. And now way too sexy on the run. No Spike Carapace. Can he get away? No. He cannot invoke it.
But still, 2 for 1. The Ice Blast doing quite some damage there, and he's almost level 11. So the next Ice Blast is pretty much level 2. And I don't know, top 5. The Ice Blast is at the moment just doing so much work, especially with the Armlet Lifestealer. He can't toggle it because he would shatter. I don't know. It's looking grim at the moment. This was a 2 for 1 trade, and I'm actually surprised that not more happened there.
Yeah, indeed. Liquid just... I actually thought that the Doombringer might go down once he got open wound stopped and the Lifestealer started munching at him. But
what is Koifa doing right now? What am I looking at? Yeah, now he's TPing out. He was like hiding somewhere in the jungle. I was like, Koifa? Hey, what's up there?
Yeah, just Liquid there. Looking so strong at the moment. They do have all the items necessary to actually fight. The BKB is finished up on Balba. I do think Koifa is going for a Shiva Scar now with the Blade Mail up.
No, actually,
Doombringer. Oh.
Doom has the Shivas, like at least the mats for it at the moment. You got the Mystic Stuff and the Plate Mail coming out at the moment, so he's like 100 gold away from the Shivas. So, what is this on the Darkseer? Plate Mail?
Is it really gonna be the AC?
don't know.
Melee Invoker goes down.
I didn't even see that. It was so fast down. But yeah, I'm still baffled about the fact what's Koifa then doing with the Plate Mail? Is this an AC coming out on him, or do they just go for double Shivas for full AoE damage? Like, I mean, right now the wall is always hitting like 3 to 4 people. The vacuum is keeping the people around the Iron Shell. Iron Shell doing so much work at the moment. They have the Doom coming out as well. So I don't know. maybe this is just double Shivas for YOLO AoE damage.
And actually, it wouldn't be that bad because the vacuum, getting them in, and with the double Shivas, just slowing them down so that they wouldn't be able to get out from the Ice Blast range, maybe even. I mean, not that bad. The Shiva does a considerable amount of magic damage as well.
Yep, I don't know. I think they rotate in Roshan now. Yep, this is gonna be Roshan. I mean, there's no medallion up whatsoever, but they don't need it. They have the reflections on TA and so much damage. Look at the poor guy. Like, against the Shiva, also not hitting for anything because of the reduced attack speed. That Roshan goes to... Yeah, the Aegis goes to Bulba, of course. Yep, there we go. So, Liquid is ready for the next fight, easily.
Yeah, they really want to take it as well. They have most items finished. Actually, Fluff and Stuff in around 130 gold, so if the tower drops, we'll have enough gold to get his Aghanim Scepter as well, I think. Or no, don't know. The EMP coming out with the tornado, but they miss.
1100 is missing for him.
Oh
for
yeah,
Aghanims,
I
but
thought he had one in the stash, but
no.
Doesn't look like it.
No, but still the Aghanim Scepter with the level 2 Ice Blast at the moment. This is looking grim. Vacuum into Ice Blast, the wall on top of it, double Shivas, if this is actually a second Shivas. I mean, does he have... I still don't understand.
Oh, Lifestealer going in from behind, wants to get the AA open wounds with the right clicks coming out from the Lifestealer onto Fluff, but there's the mech surge as well, the tornado coming out with the EMP Firefly on the Invoker, gets no man out, but the Ice Blast playing in the vacuum is there as well with the Doom on XXX, that's the double kill. And this should be the Rax as well, probably. Koikwa is even chasing them. Way too sexy with the Impale, Enchanter should be going down. Meld hit, oh god.
Yeah, and they call the GG. Nyx doesn't even want to get out of the Invoker, he's just hiding there. He's like, guys, no, there's too much trouble outside, I stay in here. So yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, we didn't see if this is actually a double Shivas, to be honest. Like, Doxia, no. I really was curious. Double Shivas with all the AoE, vacuum into Ice Blast, the wall. So much AoE damage going on, pretty nice. Anyway guys, this broadcast was brought to you by Heflatv. I'm Heflatv, with me is Coucher, and hang in there, this is not the last game. We gonna cast for you Cloud9 versus Meteor Makers at 21, so in about 29 minutes from now, we are back. I keep the stream up, some nice music is coming as well. There we go. See you in a couple.